Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel, and today we have some replays of the week. We haven't had too many replays this week, but I really wanted to share both of these replays because they are both absolutely fantastic and they make pretty much all the right decisions. So first up, we have the new Type 57. Of course, I was a little bit harsh on the tank. I still don't think it's completely broken. Other people might like Driddles, says it's kind of OP, but yeah, everyone has their own opinion, of course, as I always say. I think it's a strong tank, but I just don't think it is OP at the moment. I need to play it more. I need to come up against it more to sort of make that decision. I can't really make that decision if I haven't played it enough. I mean, I've played it enough because I tested it. I haven't really come up against it because I haven't really played these tiers, so I'm sure it is good. I'm sure it is a good tank, especially if you are in a hold down position like this guy is here. So we got two replays. We got the 60 TP, and of course we've got this tank right here. And as I've said, both tanks are both replays are very good in their own mind. So of course, any tank on vineyards, or any tank on vineyards, any tank with some gun depression and some turret armor, you usually go around this cap area because you can dominate the whole map. You can dominate the whole map from this area. You can get shots off. You can of course be hold down, and you can just hold the line here. And you can, of course, if you have got a very strong turret, you can really scare the enemy team. So of course the enemy are doing the same thing. The Emil one on the enemy, he has a great game as well. He has a fantastic game, but unfortunately he comes up against that guy here. Boom, see you later, dude. Yeah, he just absolutely got deleted, that guy, and that kicks off his game very well. Nice first kill, and he took it. No, he took it good. Laugh out loud. You know, some people rage, lucky, son of a. Some people like me, I do the same. If I get ammo-racked, I usually just message nice shot. You know, you got to commend these people when they have a nice shot. You have to tell them that it's a nice shot instead of raging, oh my god, you're so lucky. Just commend them, you know, nice shot, dude, well played, and that's it. You know, you'll feel better in yourself. You'll feel better in yourself if you say something nice rather than rage. So he's got now almost 3k damage. After this shot, he's going to have just over 3k damage. He hasn't blocked anything yet. I mean, what, he's taken five hit points away, so he's got still plenty of hit points, and he's on 3k damage. So he's already done from this position a remarkable job, but there's still a lot of hit points out there, and it is now a 3 versus 5. So these guys can comfortably win. The red team can comfortably win this game. Of course, all they need to do is push this guy because he's the most dangerous target. He's got the damage. Now this VK168, he's kind of funny because he comes out in the open, gets absolutely deleted, doesn't even take a shot, and then writes in chat, the tank is OP. The tank is OP. I don't think it's OP. I mean, the armor profile from certain angles, of course, yeah, it's going to be strong, but you can't really say, you can't really come out in the open like that and then blame the tank. I mean, you blame yourself. Yeah, you blame yourself because you're the reason that this game could have been lost, because you just come out in the open like you did. It is not good. So the Emil hit does the exact same thing, comes out in the open, and he does get shot, which now brings him down to a 1 shot. Now him coming out into the open like that could also change the outcome of this game, because he is now a 1 shot. If he wouldn't have come out in the open, he would have been a 2 shot, and it is now a 2 versus 4. So of course the AT-15 is doing the right thing. He's capping. He's putting pressure on the green team here, and he's capping. So eventually someone's going to have to either try and reset the cap, which we just do here. He just did there, but of course because of that, he's just going to back up a little bit, and he's going to start recapping again. He's got time to cap, and again that does put pressure on the green team. So now he takes the nice shot into the Object 252U, he has now a high roll. So who does he go for? Does he go for the Object or does he go for the Smasher? I personally would go for the Smasher because you have a high roll. So you've got more chance of clearing the Smasher, where if you take care of the Object 252U, the next shot is not going to be a high roll and you might not be able to clear that Smasher. And the Smasher, if aimed correctly, could do over 500 damage per shot. So again, just like the other guys who comes out in the open, I think the Object 252U there was hoping he was still on a reload, but he just gets lucky that the fact that as soon as the Object 252U comes in, he just reloads, so he just gets there on time. So the Emil, again, he's in a great position, doing good things, getting damage, and you say the armor profile on this is OP, but he hasn't really bounced anything, to be honest. He's only on 500 hit points, he's only blocked 500 damage, so he's not really bounced too much, and he's been in that kind of position where he's been on in hold down, of course, most of the game. Of course, as soon as he leaves that position, he does start getting penetrated. But now time is on. He's got 7 seconds to get this to this cap and reset the cap. Of course, he's going to switch to the heat to clear the AT-15, and he does now take a shot from the Emil. However, he is now a one shot. There is 1 minute left to go. He's got 5 kills and just 1 versus 1 here, and both tanks are a one shot. And again, just like this tank, the Emil hold down is not an easy target to go for. Now, both of these guys have done an amazing job so far, but who's going to be the one that messes up? Because there's only 50 seconds left on the clock. Someone's going to want the win because both have got a good amount of damage. Who's going to want the win more? I'll tell you what, whoever wants to win more is the one most likely to push, and sometimes that can create an error. And the Emil is pushing, he misses his first shot, and he, of course, because of that, he is in the open, and that there was a beautiful shot, and he gets the victory. So 6 kills and 6,740 damage. The new Hall of Fame in this tank. I think it's the new #1 Hall of Fame, the highest damage done on this tank so far. So well played, nice amount of credits there, 350,000 credits earned, over 250,000 in just one battle, and a nice amount of XP as well, 1,700 base XP. Now we have the 60 TP. Now, just like the other tanks, the Type 71, the Type 70, whatever it was, Type 68, this tank hold down is an absolute beast. Of course, it does have a hatch that you can penetrate, but it's not easy. Now, this game has it all. He works absolutely brilliantly with this Type 71. They work really, really well as a pair, and I love that shot there. Yes, he did get shot, but I love the fact that he didn't want to stop. I know he knows the accuracy isn't the best, so he's just going to switch to HE just to get that penetration whilst he is on the move. And not many people do that, you know. At least he's done a little bit of damage whilst he's on the move, because if he switches to AP or heat or anything like that, he ain't penning that. So the only way he's going to do some damage is to switch to the HE. So that was really good play there. Now, him and this Type 71 are really going to hold this line. Now, the enemy Type 71, what are you doing? What are you doing? Was that worth it? You literally lost almost all your hit points, and then you bounced anyway. If you're going to do that, at least penetrate. At least make sure you penetrate. But yeah, he's just literally lost all of his hit points for no reason whatsoever. Now, he has his whole team behind. Yes, he's really close to the enemy here, but he has his whole team behind. So now he has to turn around. Now, the enemy could even wipe him out right now, because now he's turned around to deal with this 215B. The red team over there with the 60 TP, etc., they could start pushing the Type 71, because it'll be 3 tanks on 1. Yes, they might get shot from the team behind, but they should really start pushing. Now this FV215B has dragged the 60 TP away. The enemy should be pushing. This is where you need to look around and just focus and just, you know, be aware, because they could push now. They could push, and they could even now come under this bridge, because you got the Hori this side, and if they started pushing, they could get behind these guys and clear him, and it would literally be game over. But they decide not to push because they're scared, because the rest of the team are behind. But sometimes you have to take a shot, you know, and I believe taking a shot right now would have been worth it, but at the moment now they can't push because they've lost too many hit points. So our guy in the Type 71 has pretty much left the hurry for our guy here in the 60 TP. He's helped him. He did come back to help him. He helped him bring him down to a one shot. He did just bounce a shot there, but our guy here does manage to take him out. So these two are absolutely playing really, really well together. Basically it's like an accidental platoon, because they're like, it's like they are in a platoon, but they're not. They don't even know each other, but yet they are working really, really well. But it is now a 3 versus 4, and of course these two guys are basically a one shot to at least 3 of the tanks on the enemy team. There goes the 60 TP, and it is now a 2 versus 3. So the Jaegeru here does have to be careful. Again, the Jaegeru could just switch to HE, to do a little bit of damage. He doesn't, and this time, because of the angle, he does get the bounce. So he's now going to push. He's going to push the adrenaline. Who's going to reload first? Now, again, I always say it, if there is a tank with low hit points or lowish hit points and you've got a big gun, just switch to the HE. That way you don't really have to expose yourself for that long. You could just poke out, shoot, back again. Even if you don't kill him, you're going to then bring him down to definitely a one shot. So yeah, do use that HE more. So it is now just this Badger left, and the two guys here are still alive, the Type 71 and the 60 TP, and it is now just all or nothing. The Badger can still win this quite easily because he is now going to take out that Type 71, but taking out that Type 71 did allow our 60 TP to take the shot and bring him now down to 42 hit points. Now, I'm not quite sure if 136 hit points for the Badger is enough to kill him with HE. It's risky. He could do it, but definitely 40 hit points is enough for the 60 TP to take care of that Badger. So he pushes forward, loads the HE, and gets the win. Absolutely brilliant battle from these two guys. He gets 4 kills. The Type 71 gets 3 kills. They worked so well together, and it was absolutely amazing to see that kind of gameplay. And this was, in fact, this guy's highest ever damage. So congratulations, dude. Thank you for sending me the replay. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm Meadsy, and I will catch you all soon. Bye bye. With